Hello again, this is Lino Tadros, and in this video will be part 2 to do exactly like we did before in part 1, but instead of using a sample app, I just wanted to show you how to generate everything with a boilerplate, completely empty site, no pages, no content, just to be able to start your journey with development with Xperience by Kentico. So let's go for it. So now that the templates have been installed in part 1 and also I got my license, nothing will change there. The only thing that we have left is to create a brand new folder for a new project that does not have any content in it whatsoever. So I'm going to go to my D drive again. We'll say make dir, and we'll call this one Tahubu, which is the name of my company. And I'm going to create a folder called Tahubu by Kentico. Sounds good. And then I'm going to cd into it. We'll say Tahubu.Kentico, there you go. And I'm going to create another folder. And the reason why I do that, I usually like to create the web application itself inside of a folder, because I'm going to have other projects for entities and models later on. So I don't want to put everything under the Tahubu by Kentico. I just want to create my own web. So I'm going to come in here, we'll say make dir, and we will do the Tahubu by Kentico .web for the application for the web itself. All right, let's go ahead and cd into it with CLS to clear everything. And now I'm in the correct folder where I would like to generate all the code for my application. So how do I do that? If you remember from the first part of the previous video, I went in here and it says .NET new Kentico experience sample MVC, and that created the dancing goat for me. But if you change the name of the template, remove the word sample and just say experience MVC, and then give it a name, for me for instance I'm going to give it a name Tahubu by Kentico.web, that will generate the application itself without any of the folders or files or anything else that are needed by the sample for the dancing goat. It will be completely empty. And the same thing will ask me again, do you want to install the DB manager, which is a .NET tool restore? I'm going to say yes, I don't want to do this manually later on. Let's go ahead and do it right now. And now the DB manager has been installed. Great. Now the only thing left is for me to run the DB manager and to be able to pass all the parameters to create the database, to assign the password, and give it where the license is, exactly like we did before. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to copy that from the documentation again, .NET, Kento Experience DB Manager, and then I'm going to start filling in every single one. The -S is for the server. Like I said before in part 1, it could be a DB Express, it could be the regular SQL Server for web, for enterprise, for standard, whatever you'd like. In my case in here, I'm going to put it under // that means localhost, and we'll do SQL 2022, which is the name of my instance itself. The database name, like I showed you in part 1, I always like to add the letters DB at the end of my instance itself so I can remember which one goes with which. So in here we'll call it, for instance, Tahubu by Kentico DB. There you go, it's good enough for me. And now, very importantly, I need to set up the password, not only for the database, but that will be my password to log in as the administrator to the back end as well. So I'm going to make it admin1234 is good enough for me. Again, I'm not going to go into the hash string salt. This is something we will discuss in a different video later on as well. I'm going to remove it from here. And the only thing left is my license file that we downloaded in the first video. So I'm going to come in here, we'll go // I believe it's called downloads / Kentico license.txt. All right, and if I've done everything correctly, let's give it a shot. This will go much faster because there is no data that needs to be generated in the database, because this is a completely boilerplate, and it's, as you can see, finished way faster. The only thing left is .NET run to be able to run this. And it will compile it for the first time. It will restore all the NuGet packages and everything. And then hopefully within a few seconds, I will be giving a local host with a port number where I can actually see what the site looks like. But remember, I said there is no data. That means we don't have a home page. So I wonder what will show up actually when I run this website. All right, it's done. Localhost 48268. Let me push the control key on the keyboard down and click on this localhost. And as you can see here, let me bring it up to this monitor. It says that the Tahubu by Kentico website has not been configured yet. And that's true because we don't have a home page. It's completely empty. It's not like the dancing goat from the sample. But I can still go to /admin. That will work still. So if I can do that, it will ask me to log in. Remember, the username automatically would be administrator until you change it later on, of course. And the password, if you remember, we made it admin1234, and we'll say sign in. And once you do that, you will notice there are no sites or headless sites or email. I mean, the samples for the dancing goat, we had 2 of them, but this one starts directly from the content management. So you will have to actually create a channel management to create your own channels, whether you want it for the site, for the web, or the email, or headless, or whatever. But you still have access to everything: the configuration for the content types, your contact management for CRM. You can create for development modules and the logs and the system, and I mean, everything is available still, but you'll have to start from scratch. If you try to go in here and try to actually see what's available in the content hub, you'll be surprised, of course, to see 0 content. This site has nothing in it at all. But it's a good thing, because in the future videos, we will take one step at a time to build everything from scratch to give you an idea what would it takes to actually develop in Xperience by Kentico. Hopefully you liked this video as well. If you did, please click on like and subscribe, and I look forward for the next video with Xperience with Kentico. Thank you.